Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you for joining me today. I was going to record this session if that's okay with you.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for asking too.
Okay. All right. So I believe you wanted to speak today with some or about some changes that you are wanting to make in your health and wellness. Could you tell me a little bit more about what you had in mind?
Yes. I just recently got married and I tried to do some exercise and healthy eating habits before the wedding, but then everything got busy and it kind of got pushed to the side. Um, and I didn't do much or have many stress eating habits before the wedding, but I just feel now that we've gotten married that our eating habits aren't that great because we're still in school and we work weird hours. So it's really hard for me to come home and make a ton of nice, healthy meals. I feel like I just go to the quick, easy, you know, add some chicken and do some quick microwave meals and stuff. And so I know that it's not good for us. And I know that my husband wants to make some changes too. But if I'm not trying to make those changes as well, it's really not going to help him. So, and it's kind of the same way, vice versa. Just looking to make our diet better and have eat healthier, and then do some exercising at least 3 times a week. Right now with our crazy schedules, so.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you've recently gotten married.
Mhm.
Before the wedding, you had made some changes to where you were exercising some and working out, but through the course of planning the wedding, that was probably stressful and took a lot of your time, and so exercise kind of got put on the back burner, and you also stated that you've kind of developed the habit of stress eating, and also that your work schedule makes it hard for you to accommodate exercise regularly and to also cook healthier meals on a regular basis.
Right. I also work as a nanny, and I just work with a couple children, but they have a pantry full of snacks, and I'm welcome to eat those, and so they're kind of there as temptation for me, not only at my house when I come home, but also at work. So I need to figure out some ways that I can, instead of just snacking on the junk food, I can get some healthy snacks in there, as well as making just healthy lunches for myself. Because once again, for lunch, I go and grab something quick and easy to eat, but definitely not the best choice. So I'm looking to change a few of those things.
Okay, so it sounds like some of your temptations aren't necessarily something that you can control. Obviously, you need to work, and you have this current job, which you probably enjoy, is working as a nanny. You know that where you work that they're going to have snacks that you're welcome to eat. So it's not that you feel like, oh, I can't eat these, they're not mine. They don't mind if you do eat the snacks that are in the pantry, and so that's a temptation that you realize is going to be there, and that's something that you can't really control. But are there other areas that you're being tempted that would be within your control?
I guess um, you're right about, at work. That is something that I can control in a sense, because I can obviously say, no, I'm not going to eat that and take something else with me. But at my home, I need to do better. When I go shopping, I have tried maybe for a week or so to do like a menu each week and just buy what's on my list to cook. So that has helped kind of keep me from just buying a bunch of little snack foods and junk foods. And because when they're here, when I get off work, I'll come and snack some before dinner, or on the weekends, I like to snack. I am more of a snack eater, eat every like couple hours, as opposed to eating a big meal for breakfast and big lunch and a big dinner. So that's the struggle that I have mainly at home. It's just wanting to snack all the time. So,
Well, and and snacking in itself isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's good to eat on a regular basis so that you're keeping your blood sugar stabilized throughout the day. But um, so it's maybe not necessarily the fact that you snack that's necessarily bad, but maybe what are you snacking on? So are there maybe some changes that you could make in the things that you're buying, and also just what's convenient at home, as far as what's accessible for you to grab and snack on? Are there maybe some changes that you could make there to have more healthy choices when possible?
yeah, I know that I definitely, when I go to the grocery store, I've been trying to keep to that menu too, but I have, cheated a little and bought a couple snacks, like, but not many. But I know that I probably need to buy some more fruit and just vegetables too that I could just easily snack on while I'm at work. Um, I guess just when I think about it, um, the snacks there at my work are just very easy to grab. I don't have to worry about preparing anything when I'm at home the night before because I'm a night owl and I late at night I'm just like really tired and I don't want to think about having to go in there wash all kinds of fruit and cut it up and everything, but that's just laziness on my part. But I know that I definitely need to buy more fruits and veggies and even, trying to get some more granola bars or something like that if I didn't want to just snack on fruits and veggies too. So I can think about that.
Yeah, yeah, I think those would make some good improvements to your current situation. As far as incorporating more fruits and vegetables as snacks, I know a lot of times it is just the convenience factor of, it's easier to grab a pack of crackers or something like that, something that's easy and quick to grab as a snack. Um, and I know at late at night, you're not going to feel inclined to want to wash up fruits and vegetables for the next day. Um, do you think that you might be able to designate maybe an hour or so on one of your lesser busier days, days when you're not as busy, maybe one of the days over the weekend to maybe work or wash up and cut up your fruits and vegetables for the week, so that you're just having to make that initial investment of kind of preparing foods for you to have for the week, rather than each night having to wash fruits and vegetables and cut them up. Is that something that you might consider trying, or possibly have tried and maybe did?
No, I actually haven't tried that. I've my sister's boyfriend. He actually does something similar to that. It's the meal prepping, but he does it for his whole week of lunch and dinner. And I've thought about that, and I think he does it on like a Sunday, and he just prepares all his meals. And so when he goes to school and goes to work, he just grabs the container out of the fridge, and it's a really healthy meal. Um, I need to try something like that because I know I don't work on the weekends, so Saturday and Sundays I could just spend a couple hours making foods for me and my husband to have those healthy snacks and not have to worry about the weekdays trying to get all that prepared because I will in the end say, oh, I'm too tired, I'll just grab these crackers for today and tomorrow I'll do it, but then it will end up getting just pushed back again. So that's a really good idea. Thank you.
Okay, well, good. I hope that is helpful for you, and hopefully that will be a change that you can stick to. Um, you had also mentioned in the beginning of the discussion that you wanted to begin exercising at least 3 to 4 times a week, you and your husband. Um, are you currently exercising at all, and you're just looking to increase the amount that you're exercising, or is this going to be kind of a whole new venture for you and your husband?
Yeah, this would be more like the whole new adventure. we both go to school full time and we both have full time jobs. So when we do get to spend time together, we would rather just chill out and relax. So exercising is definitely not the top priority and thing that we're thinking about. But I feel like if we had more time to spend together, then we could exercise together because I definitely don't love exercising by myself. I'd much rather do it with a person. Um,
Mhm.
Even if I did it with my sister, she didn't live far away, if we could get on a schedule to do it together, that would help keep me motivated because I need someone like just a running buddy to do it with me instead of trying to do it on my own. But
Mhm.
something that I do want to definitely put into our schedule. We're planning to graduate both of us in May. So I know this last semester is going to be pretty hard, but even if we could just do it like once or twice a week during this last semester, and then after that, after school's over, being able to make it at least 3 times a week, if not more. So,
Okay. So right now, as far as making some immediate changes to increase the amount of time that you exercise to at least 1 or 2 times a week, for
mhm.
you and your husband, I know you're both busy. You're both full-time students and you work full-time. But how are your schedules? Are they accommodating to each other? Like, is there a time during your days where you are both available to be able to exercise together?
During the week, his schedule's very odd. He goes to school 3 days a week, and he works most evenings. And I work just during the day until about 5 o'clock every day. So evenings is when we would need to do it, but his schedule would be every week. So we'd have to sit down every, beginning of the week and say, okay, well, we need to work out this day and this day. And that's something we need to do, get together. I mean, we obviously get together on the weekends, but we could just make it a goal and a point to pick 2 days or at least one that we can work out together and just spend 30 minutes to an hour of exercising. And maybe on the weekends, I can, put up a menu and figure out how we can prep some meals together, even if it's not for the whole week. But if we just prepped a few dinner meals, and put them in the freezer or the fridge, and that would be a quick dinner, but quick snacks too. So
Yeah,
we
yeah, definitely. Those sound like some really great ideas. So, how is your husband feeling about the maybe possibly changing up the menu at home and beginning to exercise? Is he on board with this? Is he going to be an encourager to you, or is he going to be grumbling about having to eat healthy food and not want to exercise? Like, how motivated is he to commit to this lifestyle change at this time?
I feel like if I were to initiate it and if I were to say, well, let's go work out, he would definitely be on board because he loves to work out, but he doesn't really like to do it by himself either. He likes to call his buddies, or he would love for me to do it with him. So I think he would be great about that. The eating right would be a little bit harder, but he's actually going to school to be a PE teacher. So I know he knows that he should be doing better, and we both should be. And so I feel like in his mind too, he doesn't want to become a PE teacher that doesn't exercise and doesn't eat very well. He wants to be able to be that example to his students. So I really feel like he would just, be on board and really be a support and encourage and help me. And he would help me with the meal preps and, you know, get and um, be very active in the process. So.
Well, that's great. It sounds like you do have a good support system that maybe you both just maybe need to encourage each other just to take that first step of getting started. But it sounds like you both would be a good support for the other and both making better choices with your eating habits and also with the exercise routine that you decide on.
Mhm. Yeah, and hopefully we can, I know Thanksgiving's tomorrow, so it's definitely gonna be hard to do that this weekend because we're going out of town. So all the unhealthy foods are there all in front of us, but we can definitely help to control our portions. of what we eat this
Mhm.
weekend.
Uh-huh.
And I know that would help, because we want to have that energy because we're going to be going shopping and doing fun things, and we don't want to be just really tired and sluggish this weekend. But hopefully, after the holidays, we can really get this going. And I feel like it would be much more simple than I was thinking, and I'm really looking forward to getting it going.
Okay, well, good. So it sounds like you're pretty motivated and ready to get started, but realistically speaking, you realize that Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so maybe not necessarily starting tomorrow. Other than the portion control, like you said, that's definitely something that you could do tomorrow. But past that, when do you think that you'll be ready to actually make these decisions to really get started in these new lifestyle changes?
Because the semester's coming to an end, we'll have about probably a 4-week break for Christmas. So I think even, a couple, 1 to 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, we can probably, I know it's coming up on Christmas, but we could at least get started on trying to eat healthier. And then we'll, at Christmas time, at least have a couple cheat days, but not feel as bad about it. Started changing some habits and stuff. So maybe in the middle of December or something like that. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. So I'm just going to kind of summarize what we've talked about today. So I've learned that you've recently gotten married, and so you're kind of having these new adjustments. And you and your husband are both looking to develop healthier eating habits and also to increase the amount of exercise that you both do. You're just currently being challenged with the time factor, basically, because you're both working full time and you're both full time students and you have different schedules. So it's just it's challenging for you both to be able to make those commitments. But increasing your exercise and eating healthier, these are both things that are important to you and your husband, and you're looking to start making some small changes now, but you feel like you'll be able to commit to exercising more, hopefully up to 3 to 4 times a week after you both graduate in May.
Right. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you again after the holidays to see how things are going for you.
Thank you so much, and I hope you do as well. It was good talking to you.
Thank you. You too.